But yeah, so that was kind of video games.
And?
I don't know, but any video games you guys have like a...
Are we on video games? Is
Are
this
we on video
nostalgic
games
video
now?
games?
Yeah,
Nostalgic
I
video
want
games?
I want to move on. From
Zoom
real life
beanies.
things.
Zoom beanies. 100% Zoom beanies.
What'd you play it on?
PC. Love it. Love it.
So
love
what would
it.
be the
Basically,
premise?
the logical journey of the Zoom
Like
beanies is brilliant. Basically, you had a race called the Zoom
It's
beanies.
like the Settlers, but blueberries.
What?
The Settlers?
Never played Settlers. It was really good. So basically, you had a crew
Yeah.
that you had to basically you had to customize each one for to have different attributes,
Yeah.
and then go through a whole puzzle, like a whole journey, where you run into different sort of puzzles
Okay.
and people, and depending on see here, those people with fans, you chose that way, but you'd have to do like trial and error and guess. So it was like kind of like one of these things is not like the other.
Okay, so it's kind of like taking Lemmings into a few more.
Yes.
Another layer.
Yes.
Come on, we don't want copyright in this video.
Oh, sorry. No, it's really good. It's fun. It's got great characters. It's also got great sound effects, and
Right.
they go, ow. I highly recommend it. I might play it at some point.
It's almost like an education.
There's also that one, and then there is Museum Madness as well.
Museum Madness.
Yeah, that was on DOS.
Oh yeah, like Lemmings is okay.
Lemmings, I have fond memories of Lemmings because we used to play it in computer class.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The Museum Madness was great because it was educational, and it was also kind of scary.
Wait, was this not like... What's the one that comes to like encyclopedia program?
Oh, I don't know. But yeah,
Terrifying.
yeah, that was the Salem.
Absolutely.
That was the Salem witch trials.
Okay.
And they're scared of your witchcraft.
Oh my god, the prism!
So basically, you like the museum was coming alive. This was before
Night Museum.
Night at the Museum, right? And so you went to different like sections
That's
of the
cool.
museum and helped them figure out, like, there's the Wright brothers, the Salem witch trials.
Encarta.
What?
Encarta. Do you remember Encarta?
Encarta?
No, I
Encyclopedia?
can look it up.
Yeah, get Encarta. This is exactly Encarta, except
I
I
already.
remember
except if
something.
Encarta came free when you bought your PC,
E
and it had a
N
little click adventure, your left, right,
C.
up or down. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
there's a-
remember Encarta.
So what you're describing kind of sounds like a paid-for version of this.
Yeah.
And
But we
always
got it
had
in the bargain
questions.
basement. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so
I remember Encarta.
every time
That
I
was
got a
before,
PC,
the real internet.
Yeah.
That was before Wikipedia was.
You just had to like learn things and know
Yeah.
stuff to get through that game.
Encarta, Jesus.
I remember that thing.
Encarta 96.
Yeah.
I tried to program my own game
Did you?
Oh yeah.
in DOS on my BC Micro. Me and my brother, after we came home from school,
Yeah.
each day we took shifts coding in BASIC.
You took shifts coding.
Yeah. And then once we finished, it wouldn't work and give us a syntax error on line 738 or something, which was
Wow.
absolutely perfect. There was nothing wrong with it.
Oh wow.
And we never got to play it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, months more. Good story.
That's
Nostalgic games. Right.
He's pretty keen,
First
that guy.
console.
Amiga CD32.
Thank you.
Hey.
What was that?
The
What's
one-
your first console? You got 4 consoles.
I
in
know,
that
I
other
do
room.
now.
What was your first one?
well, technically, like the one I owned,
Your console.
PlayStation 2,
That's
Cause-
a brilliant console.
because someone gave it to me because they're getting a PS3.
Has anybody given you? Has anybody? Have you actually ever bought a PlayStation?
No, the only game console I bought is an Xbox 360. No, I didn't even buy that one either because I got that as cash in hand for a
You've
job.
never even bought it.
I've never bought a console.
Wow. But you've owned consoles. So
Yeah.
what, your first owned console was
It's PlayStation 2.
Then what was your first game that you enjoyed?
Well, she gave me Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
Okay.
Oh, it's upsetting.
It's amazing.
Uh,
With all the games out there. It's like,
And
talk about another game.
and she,
What?
but she didn't have
I can't
a
wait to talk about this.
she didn't have a memory card.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
So-
I know that struggle.
Yeah, so I was
Stay
like,
leaving it there.
oh, okay.
That's a shit time on Final
So
Fantasy.
so
Oh,
I
sorry.
ordered one, but I really wanted to play it, so I put it in like, oh my god, look what my friend gave me. Put in 7. It was a little bit raunchy, and I was so embarrassed that I turned it off because my parents were in the room.
7 with
Aw.
raunchy?
Yeah, they have some really inappropriate stuff at the beginning of that game.
Well, you know you dress up.
Especially
you
for like when
cross-dress,
you're.
but I mean that's normal.
No. It's
You're
like.
like-
It's no.
To be fair, I question
Not
myself.
that
Hard to
part.
suppress
That's not,
something.
that's not in the
I know.
middle of the. That's like in the middle of the game. I'm talking about the very
It's not in the
beginning.
middle of the game. That's in the first opening.
It's a long ass fucking game.
Right. Well, only saying that's in Midgard, and that's like a tutorial.
Wow. Okay.
I had my own website for Final Fantasy VII where I'd offer advice. Before the big days of advice, I had a blog, and a blog obviously, and people would email me questions of how to get through certain parts.
So I definitely prefer 8.
8 is amazing. I loved 8.
8 is really
I couldn't
good,
remember. I love 8 more than. And people hate 8.
I don't know why. I think it's brilliant. I think it's got really good music.
The people are cool.
So I stopped. I was like, oh well, this is weird, and so I turned it off, and then
Oh yeah, your story.
I and then I put in 8. I was like, oh, hopefully this won't be as embarrassing. And then I was playing 8. I was playing 8, and then I played it all night, without a save card. I got to the second or third disc,
What?
without dying. And yeah, and then I got to this one part where I just was in a constant loop of death, and I realized I couldn't beat the game, and I died. And
Was it the Ragnarok with the colored monsters?
no,
That's what stopped me, and I had to restart playing.
really, it was one of those like endless loops where I wasn't leveled up enough, but I couldn't get out of the area because it was just going to the boss fight, and that was it.
Right.
So I couldn't leave and level up and then come back. So yeah, it was one of those horrible cycles of. Yeah.
Okay, so Moons is looking up pictures of disturbing moments from Final Fantasy VII. And he stumbled across the time where you're in the bath with the 10
God.
other hunky men. To be honest, it's always been a
pants.
bit
Oh my
strange. Like, how does this come about? Why am I in this position? What is going on? There's a lot of squeaky noises.
They're all in the bath together.
I mean, earlier we were talking about squeaky bums.
Yeah. Moon landings and all that.
Oh.
See? Even here they're sexualizing men. So I'm okay with it.
They're sexualizing cubes.
And what?
We know they're men.
People can
Can't-
sexualize
Look at those
cubes.
cube
Look at Laura
muscles.
Croft.
Well, that was not cubes.
more
Those are
that-
triangles.
that was more the cutscenes that people were looking at. There was that whole like cheat mode.
Where you can make her naked.
I think that was
What?
Urban Legend.
No,
It might be the PC
no,
one.
you can
Is
do
that-
that. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've seen it
Well,
done.
Yeah, on the PC one. It's not like the PlayStation.
Oh,
Oh.
right, okay.
Because obviously people added to theirs. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that was kind of like an ancient.
Wow, look at that triangle, huh?
So then I never finished 8
That's very... What?
because I put in like 15 hours at once into it, and then
Do you know what happens?
no.
Mind bloody blown.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to watch someone do a playthrough of it at some point.
I have a save file.
Cause like hell, I'm not gonna play that shit again.
I have 20 save files from each different point.
That is something else.
I have lots of memory cards.
Well, why don't you do a playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII
You and
on your
everyone
channel?
else.
Because, like, if you're like, hey, Jaxia, do you want to watch this? And she'd be like, no. But
I miss
only like
Jaxia
9.
so much.
Jackson, come back.
Come back. I want you back.
Moons,
So-
what? Your first console was the Amiga.
CD32. It was kind of given to me. Dad had it, and he was like, "Hey, let's play some stuff on this." James Pond 3 Robocod.
Oh!
No, not Robocod. James Pond 3. It was just a space one, but I played Robocod
Right.
as well.
James
yeah.
Cod was a great game.
Huh?
James Cod, great game.
James Cod.
James
James
Pond.
Pond.
James Pond, yeah.
Yeah,
Not the
Robo.
fish one, the frog one.
Frog one. Yeah, it's the third one. He had a frog friend.
Oh, I remember
was
this
great.
game. I remember
Yeah.
you telling me about this game. I never played it.
Yeah. Good fun. It's good fun. I can't remember a lot about the Amiga CD32.
What was your first game?
One I went out my way and bought.
No, just your first game that you played that you remember.
I was going to do a whole.
Kid Pix doesn't count.
I was going to do a
Oh,
whole
no.
video about this.
Kid
I actually
Pix?
sort of recorded
Kid
my whole
Pix.
dialogue.
You never had Kid Pix? Oh man, you did not live.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a
Don't worry about
pedophile. Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting name.
Kid Pix.
Oh, there was that hack mode.
What?
There's an awful lot of naked children in that.
Oh my
That's a bit
god.
strange. No, so the first thing,
PIX, like Pixel.
the first game I remember playing, sort of aren't worth mentioning because it was sort of like demo disc kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one I remember getting,
Yeah.
which is going back now, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Boom.
There's 2, there's 4, there's 6 or 8.
I'll get. The funny thing is, what the hell are you singing?
The new Thomas the Tank Engine theme.
Disgusting.
No more fat controller.
Thomas and his friends.
Ringo Starr.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Born ready.
Yep.
Here it comes.
I'm ready. Dun, dun, dun.
Hop,
Up, 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 yeah, oh, yeah, oh.
My name is Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm a tank engine steaming along on the tracks, on the rails. You will never stop.
What?
Yeah.
So this game was very basic. You would pretty much just deliver the tractor to the farm.
I played this game before.
And that was pretty much it. The version I got, so this came out
Bing.
actually when I was born, 1992.
Yeah.
They then did like Thomas Tank Engine 2 and it was like a racing
You're born in 1992?
game. Yeah.
You're born in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, 90s kid, yeah. Anyway. The
Michael
second one.
Mansell won the world championship and you were just born.
He's so old.
Still probably older than the demographic watching this.
Yeah.
So they brought out Thomas Tank Engine 2 and it was like a racing version of this. It'd be, split screen or against a bot.
That's really cool.
And I got it for the Amiga, or one of the last Amigas, on floppies. And it was like Thomas the Tank Engine game and it was together.
Yeah.
My sister got one called, it was Playbus. Did you ever watch Playbus? With Y-Bird? Ding ding.
I didn't either, so don't feel
No,
You definitely wouldn't
what's the one with the big bear and the kind of bit homoerotic?
The big bear.
Rainbow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zippy.
Yeah.
My sister's friend's father is Zippy.
Is
Oh no,
Zippy?
he was the bear. He was Busker Bear. Is it Busker?
Did he? He was the one who liked to dress up in the big bear costume.
Hello.
And, like,
No. I've never watched one Rainbow in my life.
Is that the one with the big,
There's
big
lots
mouth?
of innuendo.
I'm Zippy. And he had
Yeah, I
a
don't
zip and he
watch
was
You should look up rainbow innuendo sometime.
sure. Okay.
It's there.
Hashtag be careful and don't do it at work.
No,
So
it's a kid show, so it's kid friendly, but it's just the
Things
suggestion.
that go over the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this game was the first one I played. Other than that, it was then my uncle got us a PlayStation. I think they were called the PlayStation. They were called the PlayStation 1. It was the pepper.
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
Oh, the little one, yeah.
Yeah, they were. It was great how much they crunched that down from the.
Wait a minute, I didn't have a PS2. I had a PS1.
Oh, welcome to the fact. I was going to say, you say Final Fantasy. That is a PS1 game.
No.
Yeah, I was going
You
to say
can
that's a
play it on the
PS1.
PS2.
Sorry,
Catch up, everyone.
I didn't even know what a PS2 looks like.
Like a PS4.
Do you mean the biggest selling console of all time?
No, it's the one that I had the gray one that had like the circle on the top and it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a PS1.
Oh, I had a PS1 then.
Do you know what PS2 looks like? As soon as you see it, you go, oh yeah, that thing.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, cool.
What was your first game?
Yeah, let's ask Cardinal.
I'm trying to think back.
Speak up, Cardinal!
My first game, I had the PS1.
Yeah.
Well, the PlayStation. I got it for
PlayStation.
Christmas, and I got Formula 1 '97.
Nice.
And you could race as Damon Hill. Woo! Because I was in his fan club at the time, legitimate.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. 1996 hype. But
That was your very first game.
that was the one I had for the PlayStation.
No, I mean the very first.
Oh God, no,
the
no.
very first game.
Like it was probably like
When you're
the
3.
Commodore
Yeah.
and
Frontier 2.
I don't know. It's like the space one where you're sort of you're moving up and down. Anyway,
3D? If it was 3D, it could have been Frontier.
No, definitely not 3D.
No, it was
Definitely not 3D.
it was. I played it on my channel.
Like a glorified
Indiana
Space
Jones
Invaders.
game on the Commodore, and you
Okay.
watch all the bars load, and I just like it was in the front room in the house, and we just like go and like get a drink or something while it loaded,
Yeah.
and like talk to family, go back, it loaded, right, game starts, and you're Indiana Jones, and you're gonna whip.
And
And
then you
then
die.
there's like a thing walking towards you, and like if it kills you, that's game over, and you have to reload the entire game.
Indiana
Wow.
Jones and the Lost Kingdom?
Sure.
Is it this?
I never got past the first screen. I don't know. Yeah, that's exactly it.
These ones.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh, that's pretty more like it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
That's a classic one.
Well, no, is that more a typey one? Well, I suppose yeah.
Oh, that's very old that one.
It was still a side
Crazy.
scrolly,
Yeah.
whippy.
Okay.
Mine was Myst.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was 3 and I was crushing it at Myst.
No, you weren't. I don't believe that at all.
I was really good
No
at those
3-year-old
games.
would be. Well, to be honest, a 3-year-old would probably be hitting a computer randomly. That is the best way to do it.
I was really good at I grew up on DOS and Windows 95 and Windows 98, so Myst was my first game. And then I got Riven. And I remember Riven was the best.
Whoa.
Riven is the best game ever. But my dad and I would trade the disc. So I'd play it, and then I'd get as far as I could, and then he would play it and see if he could get as far as me and that sort of thing. So we share, because we had to share the game discs.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of them.
5. It's the whole thing of Riven's 5.
Oh yeah.
5
fair
knocks on
enough.
doors, 5 islands.
Yeah.
It was a worthwhile game.
That was really good.
Riven was a puzzle-based.
It's a point and click.
Point and click, but it was done very well.
It's scary as fuck as well.
The atmosphere is
It's
perfect.
really
There's no
scary.
jump scares.
Yes, there is.
A
There's
jump-
one jump
okay,
scare.
No. A jump scare is music induced.
Well, no, a
So
girl
there's
runs
attention about
across.
No, she just stands there and then walks away. So if anything, it's just.
Gross. It's
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
And
Also,
it looks
they
like the little
used-
girl with the long hair.
They
Black hair.
used
That
they used
trait.
green screen as well.
Ooh.
It was
Um,
before its time.
yeah.
Hugely.
So basically, instead of having animated people, they had real people
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember this kind of thing.
in it, but then it had the area around it. It's just really brilliant.
It was photorealistic.
Yeah, I really loved Riven. It had such a great atmosphere. And then there's Myst, Riven. They're making.
Yeah, I get the. Yeah, okay.
There's people that are making it completely
the Steam
3D and
progress on it.
walkable.
To be honest, those were after my time.
Yeah.
So when I was on Windows 3.1, and I had point and click games, and there was one about where you're like a biker wearing a jacket, but it was like, and it was all cartoon like
that
animation,
sounds cool.
and it was really cool, but it was like much simpler looking than that. Like,
Well, this game came out in 1997.
Yeah.
So that was 1 year after you got your F1 game. So it kind of was of your time.
yeah,
But he was on his console by
I moved
then.
on to console.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't on PC anymore.
Did you not stay on the PC?
I went off full PlayStation.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
always
it
had
was-
both.
But then that's when GTA started. You know,
It's
Final
true.
Fantasy.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
very
that-
true.
I just
Fantasy
heard
taught
about
me
those
how to be a
things.
teenager.
It's funny, the whole thing, like, sort of, were you, like, PC gamer or console gamer? I'm thinking about it. I'd
I've
like,
seen-
enjoy
I wasn't that big.
Well, no,
and that-
the funny thing
90s.
is, I play games far more on my PC than I
Yeah.
do on my console, but I like the consoles better because I get to, it's escapism from work, which is a computer.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
I think, I had Lego Rock Raiders, all these games are always on a PC format, and then, Outcast was the big one, that was,
Yeah.
stuck me on, that's my favourite game is a PC game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care enough to call myself a console boy.
Or a PC gamer.
PC gamer.
I don't,
It's
I don't think
stupidest
anybody
argument
needs to label themselves. as a-
Exactly. And what it is going out your way to label yourself supreme.
Definitely not a Mac gamer. That's just embarrassing.
Why do you think I got you there? It's like, reputation online.
Yeah.
Gotta get saved somehow.
By the way, quick side note. I think
Matilda.
that we should all play Uru.
Ooh?
Ooh, yeah, we need to see if it's actually still around because we were thinking about it, weren't we?
Uru is basically, I don't know if it's true, but it's true for me. It's the first MMORPG.
Ooh. First MMORPG you played?
Uru.
Uru?
Riven. Not Riven. RuneScape.
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 No, I played Uru before RuneScape,
Ultima Online.
but
Picked it up for a
But to
pound
be
a
honest,
game.
wait, hold on. I played Uru, but I didn't have internet connection for it, so I never played it online
Was it Uru?
because you had to pay for it. Yeah.
Sorry, Cardinal.
No,
I'm
that's
segregating
alright.
you here.
That was it. It was a quick segment. I don't know what to say about Uru.
Change the subject. So yeah, Uru was this kind of sort of like puzzle-based online game, which sort of was around for a couple of years, and some fans brought it back to life. So
Yeah,
that's why we're going to play it. So yeah, that might be something maybe in the future we could do.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to get a server. I'm sure there's a server out there, but there's always, like, servers
There's always
people play on.
servers.
Like even in Warcraft, the
Yeah,
massive
true,
games,
yeah.
there's the sort of unofficial servers that are on other websites.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at Rust.
And they keep it active. If you don't play for 2 or 3 days, it's still your character's deleted.
Yeah.
But
That's alright.
that's why I tried Ultima
Ooh,
Online.
Live, that's what it was. Ooh, Live. Oh, the memories. I remember as a kid just wanting to play this so badly with other people because it was such a fun game.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
there. That's
okay.
there.
Alright.